Hello everybody, this is American 2 Kiwi and we are going to make our first attempt to drive out towards Akaroa on the peninsula. Let's go. I'm about to go on Dyer's Pass, which is effectively the pass that you will take to get from Christchurch itself into this part of eastern Canterbury. This is my first time on this road. It's very windy. It's through the mountains. Well, they're not called mountains here. The locals call them... What do the locals call them? Hills. These are volcanic hills. This used to be an active volcano quite some time ago. It isn't anymore because it's on a fault line. But the only way I can describe the feeling of driving up this way for the first time and driving for the next 26 kilometers towards Governor Bay, where I'm going to start my entourage of events for the day. It feels like leaving the starting area of a video game. You know what I mean? Like you've got to level 4 or level 5 or whatever, and you're leaving your starting area. So that's what it feels like. So this is the beauty of New Zealand. I'm just going to record as much of this as I can as I go, because I definitely want to look at this again later. There's a guardrail here, but it doesn't really, you know, demystify the fact that there is a giant ravine that leads to a certain death and dismemberment if you were to careen off the side. Still pretty cool. There's a car park up there. I'm going to see if I can squeeze my car in for a hot second to take a few photos, because this is surreal. This is a very gentle and assertive reminder as to why I chose to move here. Like, yes, these roads are very windy, lots of blind corners as you see, dangerous, lots of cyclists just kind of coming from all angles, some driving very tepidly, but golly is it beautiful out here. It's just so beautiful out here. I'm kind of glad I didn't stop, because holy crap, look at all of that. Just, I'm not looking at my phone, so I'm hoping I'm getting something, but holy crap, that is so cool. Like, that's not real. This isn't real. Oh my god. Didn't have time to put my phone up, but like, this is Diamond Harbor. I'm gonna be parking my car over in that peninsula over there somewhere. Like, now I know why New Zealand doesn't show up on maps. There's no way that somewhere this beautiful and this well kept exists in the world. Here we are, walking the steps to get a nice view of the mountains here at Herbert Walkway. Gorgeous. So I think something that is pretty cool about being out here is that you see there's little lay-bys and pull-over spots. They're not massive, but like there's places all around the road where you can pull off to. I've seen a couple of benches. There's a bunch of wharfs where they are lodging boats. So there's a lot of different ways to access like, what's this guy doing? There's a lot of different ways to access, like, looking at the scenery here. And there's some steps over there. So, like, there's all kinds of different ways that you can go explore New Zealand in your own time. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Just random small little beach where you can pull over, and there's just beautiful scenery, just like that. So here I am, just walking along this unassuming looking track until, boom. I wasn't expecting to be going hiking today, but it's kind of mandatory. You can't make this up. That's just insane. This has easily got to be the most beautiful place on earth I have ever been, and probably will ever be again. This is just surreal. There's no other way to describe it. Sheep. And then we get to this gravel road for 8 kilometers. So 2 miles left, or sorry, kilometers left. As you see, bad idea to go any faster than 30 kilometers an hour because it's very steep. And there's parts that I've been driving that I've been particularly close to the edge, which has not been very cozy. But I keep reminding myself that once I'm done with that, it'll all be worth it. Okay, we are back on regular roads. That was terrifying. Never again. Right, now I'm here in Akaroa. It's basically a little town, which is cool. So Akaroa is this nice little nowhere town in the middle of this volcanic peninsula, and it's pretty cool. And here is the lighthouse. Still functions, obviously overlooking the bay. And this is like one of the biggest tourist marks here in Akaroa, obviously. And yeah, sunsetting. So we are on 75 for 75 to get back into town. That fish and chips was delicious. And we made it. Oh, man, what a day. That was very intense. Yeah, nature in New Zealand is very beautiful. And from Christchurch, Akaroa was only about 2 hours away, give or take, and that was with stops. I think I left at about 1:30 in the afternoon, and I rocked up there at about 4:15, and that was with stops to hike, shoot those videos, and also that very tumultuous road. But very fun. We'll do it again sometime. I think that's going to do it for now. My next adventure is going to be going to Littleton to go to Quail Island. It's an island with a bunch of quails. So I'll catch y'all in the next adventure.